Good morning. So we're going to meet on our mat, and you can grab a block or a bolster or a pillow, whatever you have for today's practice. For today, I'm going to be using a block. I'm just going to take my block and place it underneath my sit bone so that I have a little bit of support here. And I'll come into lotus position. You can either come into a half lotus position or a full lotus. Really squeeze those legs together. Flex your feet. And we're just gonna take a moment to set an intention for our practice today. Whether it might be just give your body a little bit of extra love, or whatever it may be. Take a moment to think about it now. We'll take a nice deep breath in and exhale, sigh it out. I'm going to come into a half lotus because that's what's more comfortable for me today. We're going to begin with alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to take the ring finger and the thumb, and we'll take the pointer finger and the middle finger and we'll put them down towards our palm. So we'll put the thumb on the left nostril, breathe in through the right. Put the ring finger on the right nostril and exhale through the left. Then we'll inhale through the left. Switch fingers and exhale through the right. So we're going to be doing that. We'll do about 15 of them at your own pace. So let's begin. A few more. Okay, and we'll relax here. We're going to remove the block from our seat and we'll come onto our mat, or the pillow, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to begin to awaken the spine. The way that we're going to do this is we're going to begin with some cat-cows. So we'll come to a tabletop position. We'll drop the belly, tuck the toes so that they are flexed, and lift the chin up. Inhale here. We'll exhale, tuck the toes back under, press the palms into the floor, and reach up through the top of the back. Inhale, drop the belly, flex the feet, and look up. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, flex the feet, chin goes up, belly drops. Exhale, tuck the toes, tuck your chin, and reach up through your back, pushing into the floor. Inhale. exhale. With your own breath, we'll do a few of these. We'll take a sit back on top of the heels, coming into a child's pose. We'll bring the knees all the way together to touch if you can, and let that belly lay right on top of the thighs. We'll bring the arms out in front of us as much as we can. We'll walk the right arm off the mat, and we'll bring the left arm and stack it right on top of that right arm. Head relaxes towards the floor, and we'll breathe into the left side of the body here. Making sure that you're breathing, focus on your breath. We'll unstack that left hand, walk it back to the left side of the mat. Now we'll bring the left hand off the mat, stack the right hand on top. Bring that forehead towards the floor and breathe into the right side of the body. We'll unstack the arms. Inhale, we'll come back to a tabletop position. Exhale. This time we're going to tuck the toes under and come into a plank pose. We'll hold the plank here for a second, and we'll take our first chaturanga. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Maybe we'll drop the knees down for this time. We'll bend the arms down to 90 degrees. Inhale, come up to an upward facing dog or a cobra. Exhale, push the hips back into a downward dog or back to child's pose. This is our first round, so maybe your body's a little tighter than it is. If you want to take your downward dog in the next set, feel more than free. We'll inhale, coming back to a tabletop position. Exhale, we'll come back into a plank pose, shift the weight forward. This time, maybe you want to take your real chaturanga. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, come up, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll hold it here in the downward dog. Maybe walk the feet out. Shake the head, yes. And shake the head, no. We'll gaze towards the palms and we'll step hop or walk forward towards the top of the mat. From here, bring the belly to the thighs. We're gonna bring each hand to opposite elbows and keep a forward fold in a ragdoll position here. Letting that head drop. We'll bend the legs a little bit more and come into a reverse swan dive. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, we'll take another deep breath. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do one more of those. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So to begin today, we're going to take the right foot and bring it out 45 degrees, and we'll step that right foot back, coming in to our first warrior. So we're going to be coming into warrior one. We want to shift those hips forward, bringing that left hip back in line with the right, coming down to a 90-degree in this front leg. We'll inhale, lift the arms up. We'll stay here. And our next inhale, we'll open up to warrior two. We'll flip the palm and reach all the way up. Inhaling here and exhaling. Bend into that front leg a little bit more. We'll rotate the arms, coming into an extended warrior. Make sure that that pinky reaches all the way up and out, pinky facing towards the floor. Eye gazes towards the fingers. Feeling the line of energy root down all the way from that right heel out through that right pinky. We'll come back to warrior two. Bring the arms back to warrior one. We'll bring those hands back to frame the left foot, coming onto the right toes, and we'll step that left leg back. Inhale, shift the body weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll hold it here. We'll gaze towards the hands, and you can step, hop, or walk forward to meet the hands. Little bend in the legs, and we'll reverse swan dive, coming up, reaching all the way up as you inhale. Exhale, bring those palms down to heart center. We're going to take everything that we did on the right, do it on the left. So our feet are close to each other, not touching. Left leg turns out 45 degrees. Step that left leg back, bringing a 90-degree bend into that right leg. We'll turn those hips forward, bringing that right hip back in line with the left. Inhale, arms go up towards warrior one. Maybe your eye gaze is up with your hands. Maybe you want to bring your palms together to touch. We'll bring the arms out to warrior two. We'll flip the front palm. Inhale, reach that arm up. Exhale, we'll cartwheel the arms. Reach that left arm up and over, coming into extended side angle. Pinky is down towards the floor. Eye gaze is up. Feeling that line of connection from the left heel all the way out through that left pinky. Nice. We'll bring the arms out to warrior two. Bring the arms to warrior one, and we'll frame that right foot, stepping that right foot back in line with the left, and we'll take another chaturanga here. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll look forward, step, hop, or walk your way forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time we'll add a nice little bend into the legs, and we'll reverse swan dive, coming back up and bring the hands back to heart center. We're going to turn towards the side of the mat, and we'll take a nice 3-4 foot step out towards the side. Hands go out towards the sides. Arms are parallel to the floor, and we'll hinge from the hips here, inhaling, keeping a long spine. Hands parallel to the floor. Chin is out. We'll bring the hands towards the outsides of the legs and bring them underneath the heels, lifting up the heels, shifting that weight into your toes. We'll inhale, Lean into those toes and bring your forehead a little bit closer to the ground. You might need to bring your feet in a little bit closer if your forehead is coming down to the ground too quickly. Make sure that those hands are secure under your heels. Shift the weight into your toes and come on down. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll let the arms loose here. Bring the arms back out parallel to the floor. Flex the legs, come up slowly, and we'll take a nice step towards the left. Bring the arms up on an inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. We'll turn back to the front of the room. And we're going to take our first series to the second level. So, from the beginning, we'll come back to the top of the mat. Turn that right foot out to 45 degrees and step that right foot back. Arms go up to warrior one. Bring the arms out to warrior two. We'll flip the front palm. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, rotate those arms, coming into extended side angle, pinky towards the floor. This time we'll bring the palms to the floor and we're going to turn out into a deep side stretch. Palms are together and we'll walk to the left side where we will find a high lunge. High lunge here, left toes are facing towards the front of the room and we'll come into a high lunge. We're going to bring the hands to the floor, and as we inhale, we'll come up into a half split. On your next inhale, we'll step that right leg back. Turn out into a deep side lunge and walk back towards the front of the mat. Palms are framing the left foot. We'll step the left foot back. We'll take a chaturanga here. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll gaze forward and we'll step, hop, or walk your way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Hands come together, bring them down to heart center. We're going to take that on the left. Left foot turns out 45 degrees. Left leg steps back all the way, leaving a 90-degree bend in that front leg. We'll inhale, coming into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. We'll flip the palm, coming into a reversed warrior. Rotate the arms, coming into an extended side angle. Pinky facing towards the floor. Bring the palms down from here, coming into a deep side stretch. We'll walk over to the left, coming into a high lunge on the left side. Rooting down through the feet. We'll come up to stay in high lunge. Bring the palms back towards the floor. Deep side lunge on the left side. Bring it back towards the right. Hands are framing that right foot. We'll step the right foot back and take another chaturanga here. Your vinyasa. Shift the weight forward. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Oh, you know what we missed? All right, we'll come back this way. On your next inhale, we'll come up into a half split. So we'll come back and come into a deep side angle here. And shift the weight forward. Bringing that right leg back and taking your chaturanga here. We'll bring the knees down towards the floor and sit the heels back, coming into a child's pose. Maybe rock the head towards the left and towards the right. Letting the body relax. And when you're ready, we'll meet back up in a tabletop. We're gonna, on your next inhale, bring that right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, step that right foot to the outside of the right hand. We'll walk that left leg back, coming onto the top of the knee here. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Inhale, bring that hand back down to the floor. We'll come up onto the left toes, turn out again into a deep side stretch. Walk our way the opposite way, and we'll come into a low lunge. Come up onto that right foot, turn back towards the front of the mat, bring that right foot back in line, and we'll take another chaturanga. Inhale, shift the weight forward, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze forward, step up or walk your way up, back to the top of the mat. Inhale, we'll reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. We're gonna do that again on the left side. We'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll come down towards the floor, bringing the palms down. We'll step the feet both back, coming into a plank pose here, plank position. Drop the knees towards the floor. Inhale, reach that left leg back. Exhale, bring the left foot to the outside of the left arm. Walk that right leg back and open up the left side of the body. We'll bring the left hand to the floor, coming into a deep side lunge. Switching it over here, coming into a low lunge on the right side. Bring the hands down. Deep side lunge on the right side. Walk back towards the front. Hands are framing that left foot. We'll step the left foot back. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga 90 degrees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're gonna lift that right leg up and hold it there. Bring that right leg back down. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Inhale and exhale. Bring the left leg back down. We'll inhale, reach that right leg up. Exhale, bring that right leg in between the palms and come up into a high lunge. We'll open up to now the right side, coming into a twist. We'll cartwheel the arms towards the floor, step that right leg back. Push your hips back into a downward dog. Lift the left leg up on the inhale. Exhale, bring that left leg in between the palms, coming into a high lunge on the left side. We'll open up towards the left, coming into a twist. Eye gaze is behind you. Cartwheel your arms towards the floor. Then we'll step the feet back, come into a plank, drop the knees. We'll bring the knees towards the outsides of the mat, coming into a wide-legged child's pose. And take a nice little break here. On your inhale, we'll move back into a tabletop. Bring those knees back in. From here, we'll tuck the toes back under. Push up into a downward dog. We'll inhale, lift that right leg up. Exhale, bring that knee to the nose. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Bring the knee to the outside of the right elbow. Inhale, reach that right leg up. Exhale, bring that knee in between the left arm and that left side and reach all the way up. Inhale, bring the arm back down. Try to keep your right leg as straight as possible as you lift it back up into the air. And we'll come into a pigeon pose here. Walk that leg back. We'll inhale, come up to stand straight. If you need a block or anything underneath your sit bones, that's fine as well. If you want to come down a little bit further, we'll place the forearms on the floor and rest that forehead on top of the forearms. We'll inhale, bring the palms back to the floor. Tuck that left foot back under and we'll push the hips back into downward dog. Lift that left leg up. And we'll step that left leg in between the palms, coming into a high lunge here. Bring the palms back to the floor. Bring that left leg back. Inhale, bring the knee to the nose. Exhale, reach that left leg up. Inhale, bring the knee to the elbow. Reach that leg up. Inhale, bring the knee to the outside of the right elbow. And walk that leg through, lifting that right leg up. Right arm up, sorry. We'll bring the palm back towards the floor, keeping that left leg as straight as possible. Reaching it up back into the air. As we inhale, we'll bring the knee towards the left knee towards the left wrist, coming into a pigeon pose on the left side. Walk that left foot back. We'll come up tall in our pigeon. And if you want, we could take our forearms down towards the floor. We'll inhale, come up, bring the palms down towards the floor. We'll tuck that right leg under, bring the left leg back in line. We'll drop the knees towards the floor. We're gonna do a few cat-cows here like we did in the beginning. So inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, chin up, exhale, cat. We'll tuck the toes under, coming into a downward dog. Gaze forward, step up, or walk your way to the top of the mat. From here, we're going to be coming into Malasana. So you can walk your feet out towards the sides of your mat, and we'll take a nice seat. Bringing the hands to heart center, or wherever they need to be. Heart center is preferred. And we'll sit here for a second, opening up the hips. Letting the hip flexors relax. We're going to drop the right hand and reach that left arm up. Pushing that right arm against that right leg. Breathing here, eye gaze is up towards the left palm. We'll bring the left arm down, reach that right arm up. And come back into Malasana. We're going to open up the right side again. This time we're going to take an optional bind. So if you want to, you could bring that left arm around and connect it to your right palm. We'll release the bind and go to the left side, opening up the left side. And if you took a bind on the right, try to take the same on the left. We'll release the bind, coming back into Malasana. And from here, put your hands behind you and just sit back. We'll kick the feet out in front of us here. Move the legs around. And we're going to sit back on our backs. Taking a short Savasana here. We've made our way to our floor series. We're going to bring the arms above head. We're going to do a quick breath up, and as you inhale, we'll come up, exhale 2 times, reaching towards your feet. So inhale. We'll walk the feet back and the hips back. I was off my mat a little bit. And we're going to crisscross the legs and just roll forward onto your knees. We're going to come into a Superman pose here. So we'll open up the feet and let the hips slide right in between the feet here. We'll let the hands lie on the quads. Roll the shoulders back and just relax here for a second. If this pose is uncomfortable for you, you could put a block, bolster, anything that you need underneath to give you that little bit of elevation and support. We're going to inhale, come back up on top of those knees. We're going to take a camel pose here. So we want 2 fist widths in between the knees. So we'll have 2 fist widths in between the knees. We'll inhale, come up onto the knees, bringing the hands behind the back to support the lower back. We're going to be inhaling, reaching all the way up, keeping the hips as forward as we can. We'll try to gaze back and look back towards the back of the wall and eventually grab a hold of the heels. So we'll inhale, bringing the hips forward, supporting the lower back. Inhaling and exhaling. Once you see the back of the wall, you can bring your hands to your feet and push the hips forward. We'll inhale, come up very slowly. Support the lower back and sit those hips back on top of the heels. We'll walk the knees back in. And we're going to take a breath of fire here. Hands are on the legs. We'll inhale, just really quick, 15 breaths. Exhale, shoot them out, flicking the diaphragm. We'll crisscross the legs in the back, send the butt to the back, and kick our legs up in front of us. We'll bring the right leg to the outside of the mat. Bring the left foot into the right quad. We'll square off the hips, coming towards that right foot, and reach for your right foot here. Maybe the forehead will come to your knee, feeling into the left side of the body. We'll inhale, come up, reach that left leg out, bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg, square the hips to the left, and reach towards the left foot, bringing the forehead to your knee. We'll inhale, come up. Exhale, we're going to turn out wide towards the sides of the mat. And we're going to be taking, oh, my arm looks weird. We're gonna open up the legs wide. And we're going to bring the arms out and just slightly lean forward. Do not let your body drop to the floor because we don't want to be here yet. We really want to feel the stretch within the legs. So reach for the toes and slightly lean forward and try to feel into that stretch, that pull. Adding strength into this pose so you'll have ease when you want to bring your belly to the floor. We'll come up slowly, bring the feet into a butterfly position. Open up the feet. Open up the feet like a book. Close the feet and have all of the toes touching each other. We'll open up the feet. Let one toe stop touching the other toe at the same time. Pinky to pinky, second toe to second toe, third toe, fourth toe, big toe. Unravel the feet, close the feet. Open the book. Close the book. We'll leave the book open for a second. I'll close the book. We'll bring the feet out 1 foot in front of us and we'll bring the hands underneath the shins and bring that forehead to your toes, to the soles of your feet. Using your hands to pull yourself down a little bit closer, feeling the lengthening of the back. We'll inhale, come up, release the arms from underneath the legs, and we'll turn back towards the front of the mat. We're gonna lay on the back here and bring the soles of the feet in towards the tush. And we're gonna do a little bit of ab work right here. I call them cherry pickers. Some people do, some people don't. I don't know what else to call them. So we'll inhale and just reach for those toes. Feeling a little bit of oblique work here. Warming up the abs for our next pose. We'll relax here. Put the hands by your hips and reach the hips up, turning into a bridge. We'll release the hips here, and if you want to take a full wheel on the next go, you are more than welcome. I'm just going to move back a smidge. If you're going to full wheel, we'll bring our hands underneath our shoulders. On your inhale, we'll lift the hips up. We walk the feet in and drop the heel. And come down. Hold it as long as you can. From here, we'll either come into an inversion if you can, or candlestick position. So for today, I'm going to be entering into a headstand. So I will help you guys enter. If you want to take candlestick position, that is perfectly fine. You'll inhale, bring the legs up, use your hands to support the lower back and keep those legs up into the air. If you want, also, you can scoot your butt to a wall and leave your legs up over there as well. For a headstand, I'm going to be taking a tripod headstand. So I'm going to be using my arms to find the space that I'm going to keep. So I'm going to bring my arms down to the floor here. So that's how far I know my arms are going to be. I'll bring my hands together so I have a nice spot for the top of my crown. I'll inhale, reach the hips up, walk the feet in until you can't walk the feet in anymore, and lift the legs up. Hold it here. And then we'll bring the feet back to the floor and come into a child's pose. If you're in candlestick position, you may release and come towards the floor. So now we'll turn back, coming onto our backs one more time. We'll finish it up with wind removing pose. Lying on the black, on your back, we'll inhale, extend that left leg out. Flex your left foot. As we inhale, we'll bring the right leg in towards the armpit, avoiding the rib cage. Flex that left foot as you inhale. We'll bring that knee a little bit closer to your armpit. As you exhale, push that right hip down and into the floor. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Inhale, reach that right leg all the way up. Exhale, bend the right leg and bring that right leg down to the floor. Maybe bring the sole of the foot to the floor first. We'll inhale, flex that right leg. Interlace your fingers on your left shin. Bring the shin to the armpit. Avoid the rib cage. As you inhale, tuck the chin. Pull that knee a little bit closer. As you exhale, push that left hip down into the floor. We'll release that left leg. Inhale, bring both legs in. Give yourself a nice big hug. Maybe bring your forehead to your knees. And we'll relax, bring the feet, soles of the feet towards the floor, and we'll just rock the knees left and right. On your next inhale, when your knees drop to the right, let them drop to the right. We'll walk your feet now one step to the left. We're going to stack the right foot on top of the left knee and breathe. We'll release the right leg off the left. Windshield wiper the knees one more time. On your next inhale, we'll drop them to the left. Take your feet, walk them one step to the right. Inhale, reach that left leg, that left foot on top of the right knee. And breathe. Inhale, come back up to center. Removing that left foot off the right. Windshield wiper the knees. One more time. We'll lift both legs up. Bring our hands to the outsides of our feet. Come into a happy baby. Use your biceps to pull your legs a little bit closer towards the floor. As you inhale, use your biceps. As you exhale, push your lower back down to the floor. We'll release the feet. Come into a butterfly position here. Let the hips open up wide. And we'll bring the legs into a Shavasana position here. Let everything fall into the floor. Before we take Shavasana, I'm going to be reading a little bit of a passage of Yoga Nidra to you guys. So we'll stay here and feel into your body. It is time for Yoga Nidra. You should be lying on your back. Knees have an optional slight bend. Maybe you are supported. Make sure that you are warm enough and that your position is one that will be comfortable for the duration of the rest of the practice. It is best that you remain still during Yoga Nidra so that both your body and your brain have a chance to fully relax. However, if you become uncomfortable, please feel free to change your position at any time. Allow your eyes to close and keep them closed until the practice has ended. The practice of Yoga Nidra is a practice of yogic sleep that will guide you into a hypnotic state, a state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping, trying to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You will be asked to move your awareness to various bodily sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely, as this may prevent you from relaxing. During this meditation, please use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, just come back to the sound of my voice. Become aware of any sounds you hear in this moment, nothing else but what you can hear without strain. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out these distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside this building, to sounds inside this building, to sounds inside the room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the four walls of this room, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. Visualize your body lying on the floor, the position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Awareness of breath. Become aware of your natural breath. Become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. The natural breath flows in through both nostrils. Notice the feeling of breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. There is a sense of coolness as you inhale the breath. Follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, into your lungs. There is a sense of warmth as you exhale the breath. Feel this warmth. Feel this warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. The natural breath flows through both nostrils during the inhale and exhale. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation followed by a longer, slower exhalation. Make your exhalation even slower. Notice the slight pause after the exhale. Slow inhale, even slower exhale, and pause. Feel the urge to breathe in bubble it up inside of you. When you need to inhale, please do so. Long, slow exhale. Longer, slower exhale. And then pause where your body is neither breathing in nor out. Please continue breathing in this way. Now go back to the natural, easy breath, releasing any control over the inhale and the exhale. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. At this moment, you should make your Sankalpa, or your resolve. The Sankalpa should be short, positive statement in simple language. Try to discover one naturally. Please state your Sankalpa clearly and with awareness 3 times to yourself. The Sankalpa you make during Yoga Nidra plants a seed in the fertile soil of your mind to bring about transformation and healing. Also say to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake and relaxed. We will now begin a systematic journey of sensory awareness throughout the body. You will move your awareness to different parts of the body as soon as you hear them named. Please say the name of the part to yourself and feel that part of your body, but do not move any part. The practice begins on the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now the left side. Left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the back of the body. Right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, right buttocks, left buttocks, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left right ear, right elbow, left elbow, middle of the elbows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, the pelvic floor. The whole right leg, the whole left leg, whole right arm, whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Now imagine the whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor and towards the ceiling. The head is light and weightless. The limbs are light and weightless. The torso is light and weightless. The whole body is light and weightless. You are rising higher and higher away from the floor. Imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of your body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy. The limbs are heavy. The torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy. So heavy that it is sinking down into the floor. Awaken the experience of cold in the body, the experience of chilly cold. Imagine being outside in the winter without enough clothing.
You feel this chill permeating through your entire body. Now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember the feeling of heat in the summer when you are out in the sun with no shade. You feel heat radiating on your skin, heat all around the body. Recollect the experience of anxiety, intense anxiety and worry. Feel this stress in your mind and body, but do not concentrate on its source. Create the experience of anxiety as clearly as possible. Now allow the feeling of complete calm to envelop you. Manifest the experience of calm in your entire body and emotions. You are relaxed and aware. You are completely calm. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. Imagine before you a transparent screen that you were in a movie theater. The screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this mind screen and become aware of the phenomena that manifests within it: colors, patterns, and light. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. If any subtle images make themselves known, simply notice them without directing the images. If thoughts occur, let them come out and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this without detached awareness. Now, a number of different things will be named, and you should envision them on a level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best as you can. Jump from image to image as soon as you hear it. Red desert, peacock feather, Buddha meditating, doctor's office, a good night's rest, full moon, your reflection in the mirror, a foggy morning, waiting for results, sun shining overhead, bouquet of flowers, tall tree, receiving help from others, cool, clear water, making appointments, a relaxing afternoon, laughing with friends, a warm embrace, burning candle, temple on a mountain, path in the woods, a vibrant sunset, taking a deep breath, cat stretching, a beautiful garden path, your favorite song, the sound of my voice, your body lying on the floor. It is time to repeat your Sankalpa that you have made in the beginning. Please repeat the same statement made at the beginning of practice 3 times mentally now. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of breath and at the same time develop your awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin and the clothes and props that are touching you. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor and take your awareness into all points that are touching the floor. The back of your heels, thighs, buttocks, shoulder blades, arms, hands, and head. Do not open your eyes yet, just visualize the surrounding room. Imagine where you are in the room and other objects that are around you. Lie quietly until you feel ready to move. Start by slowly moving your hands and your feet. Take your time. There is no hurry. When you are sure that you are fully awake, gently open your eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete.
When you're ready, we'll turn to the left or the right side, coming into a fetal position. We'll use our arms to push us up. Coming into a comfortable seat. We're going to take a slight little meditation here. I want you to bring your hands to the insides of your lap. And we're just going to say Om 3 times. So we'll inhale.
through the third eye. Remember that intention you set for your practice. Thank yourself. Bring your hands to your lips. Only speak the truths. Bring your hands to your hearts. Go forward with the rest of the day with love and compassion. Namaste.